trying to advance him.
Here is Grissom, and there's a leadoff hit.
This is one thing a team can do if you have a pitcher on the mound who tends to get excitable early in the game. Come after him aggressively. Grissom swinging at the first pitch, a ball up in the strike zone. Once again goes right back up the middle with it.
Wonder if Bobby Cox will bunt and play for one run with Glavine on the mound.
We'll find out right here. Here's Lemke. Gonna swing. Down the line. Grissom heads for third. They hold Grissom at third on a double, and at second and third, nobody out.
I guess that answers that question, huh, Bobby? No bunt, high fastball, laced over the diving Gaetti. And with nobody out, Jimmy Williams shrewdly holding Grissom at third base.
He's got the meat of his order coming up. Doesn't want to make that first out at home plate with Chipper Jones, Fred McGriff, and Javi Lopez to follow. Good job by Tom Pagnozzi and Royce Clayton right here. Try to slow this down a little bit. Let Osborne catch his breath, regroup a little bit. Once that snowball starts going downhill, somebody's got to stop it or it just won't stop. I mean,
that's a big stop sign right there. It's interesting, the approach by the Cardinals, three-ball counts by Glavine, and 2 pitches, nobody out, second and third for the Braves.
It's the third game in a row Grissom has gone up there hacking at the first pitch. A single, a double at second and third, nobody out for Chipper Jones. Showing bunt, but you can't believe he's going to lay one down. Strike one.
you can see Bobby Cox saying swing.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby Cox is surprised as anybody. He has no idea what Chipper Jones was trying to do.
To third, Gaetti holds Grissom, 1 out. Good play by Gary Gaetti, 4-time Gold Glove winner, or Gold Glove Award winner in the American League. He made the dive, he looked at Grissom, he got the out, 1 away.
Gaetti playing even with the grass there in the event that Jones does decide to bunt. A lot of times at third base you don't really have time to do much else but take a step and a dive, and that's what Gaetti does right here.
That could be a huge play with the struggling Fred McGriff up now.
McGriff only 4 hits in this series. To the shortstop, Grissom is not breaking. Now he comes home to put the Braves on top. They have Lemke caught in the rundown, 2 out, and Atlanta out in front, 1-0.
This is about as tacky a way to get a run as you can imagine. Bad base running by both Grissom and Lemke. Grissom's got to be coming all the way, a ball to the middle infield as you go, and Mark Lemke caught off second. Grissom should break immediately. Lemke should stay. The ball should be 6-3. You still have a guy in scoring position.
So the Braves take a lead. Now a runner at first, 2 out for Javi Lopez. And a strike over the inside corner. Interesting that when Royce Clayton made his throw, he threw to third. They had Grissom caught between third and home. If he throws home, I don't believe a run scores. Grissom was at a dead standstill between third and home. 1 on, 2 out. That gets away from Pagnozzi, not far enough, and it's a 1-1 count.
I think you're right, Joe. I think if Clayton throws home, they get him immediately. But if Gaetti throws home, it's too late because by that time Grissom had taken off. Scored a fielder's choice 6-5, 6-5.
to put the Braves on top. Now Lopez ahead on the count, 2-1. Good fastball, 2-2.
You can see that fastball had a lot of run on it. Tom Pagnozzi from his target on the outside corner had to track that ball across the center of the plate. Pagnozzi set up outside. This fastball cuts back inside. Very awkward catch of that ball.
2-2 on Lopez. If Donovan Osborne and the Cardinals can get out of this inning with only one run crossing the plate, they ought to sprint off the field.
Absolutely.
One on, 2 out. McGriff will go. We'll do it again. Mentioned during the lineup, Xavi Lopez, 11 hits. The LCS record is 13 hits by Will Clark. Did it back in 1989, but in only 5 games. 1996 postseason. Xavi Lopez has now overtaken Bernie Williams and has the best average going. McGriff at first, 2 out. He'll go. Ball 4. And it's 2 on, 2 out for Jermaine Dye.
Well, we've seen Donovan Osborne walking Javier Lopez. He missed with the curveball to Lopez. Those were the 2 things, wildness early and getting his curveball over. Very, very important for Osborne.
Our Fox box, top left-hand corner of your screen. Runners on at first and second, 2 out. Braves out in front by a run. 22-year-old Jermaine Dye, line drive, base hit, left field. Here's McGriff. Can't throw, no good. 2-0 Atlanta.
We saw Jimmy Williams throw up the stop sign with Marquise Grissom with nobody out, but with 2 outs in the inning, much more aggressive on the part of the third base coach. He's waving Fred McGriff home before he even got to third base.
The throw was strong enough, but wrong windage. 3 first ball hits in this inning. So the Atlanta Braves taking a totally different approach than the Cardinals. They're going up there hacking.
And they're out in front, 2-0. So Osborne and the Cardinals will not get out of this first inning with only 1 run crossing the plate. The entire infield, along with Dave Duncan, meeting on the mound. It's first and third, 2 out, with 19-year-old Andrew Jones coming up.
I think when you see all the infielders out there with runners on at first and third, what they're trying to determine is what they do if the runner at first, Jermaine Dye, tries to steal second base. I don't think he'll try to do it unless the count's 0-2, 1-2 to Andrew Jones.
Jones trying to make it a bigger first inning for the Braves. Runners at the corners, 2 out. Pretty close. Check on Dye. With Andrew Jones at the plate, you are looking at the definition of confidence by a manager in a very young player. He does not mind at all throwing 19-year-old Andrew Jones into Game 7. 1-0.
Bobby Cox telling us before the game that he may hit a home run tonight. He said the batting practices that Andrew Jones has been taking, he's been hitting balls way up in the upper deck. And it's been a long first inning for Osborne.
Of all the great players that have come through this Braves organization in the last few years with Chipper Jones and Klesko and Lopez, this is the guy that Bobby Cox says has the best chance to be a great player, a five-tool player.
2-0 the count. Base hit. 3-0 Atlanta.
Again, a high fastball. 2 balls, no strikes. A predictable pitch laced to left field.
So Andrew Jones gets his first postseason hit. Add to it his first RBI. Now ball 1 in the dirt. Pagnozzi saves a wild pitch as Blauser digs in.
First 7 Braves hitters tonight, 5 balls have been hit right on the button. Even the good play by Gaetti, hit by Chipper Jones.
Andy Venice getting ready for St. Louis. The one high pitch after another out of the hand of Donovan Osborne is getting hammered here in the first inning. Blauser out in front of a changeup for strike 1. It's been a 3-run, 4-hit inning for the Braves. That'll load him up.
Bob, that looked like that running fastball that you were talking about a couple of hitters ago.
Starts the pitch on the inside part of the plate, runs back in. Looked like it caught Blauser right on the left knee. Blauser was hit by a pitch in last night's ball game.
That will load the bases for one of the game's best hitting pitchers, Tom Glavine. He's up there hacking. Strike 1. See Osborne trying to guide the ball to the plate. It's 1-1. Osborne struggling to get these pitches down.
Hasn't had any command of his breaking ball whatsoever here in the first inning.
2-1.
The only low pitches that he has thrown the whole inning have been balls in the dirt.
Bases loaded, 2 out. Into left field. Can't get it. That will empty the bases. Glavine heads for third. 6-0 Atlanta.
Another high fastball from Osborne. Gant makes a valiant effort, realizing that if he misses this ball, it's going to be a 6-0 game at least.
With that swing of the bat by Tom Glavine, it will be the end of the night for Donovan Osborne. He could not get through the first. 6 runs, 5 hits, and a pitching change here in the first inning. Not what Donovan dreamed about last night. He's gone in the first. Braves up by 6.